We live? We live? Let's see if the mic sensitivity. Sensitivity. No way to change sensitivity. Whatever. Hi. I'm pretty sure I'm live. I don't care if I'm not. I'm just gonna start talking anyways. This video is well, actually it's a stream. Hi. You doubting on the video. 6 a.m. It's I'm here to talk about a few things that I have quickly caught on and is kind of putting a bummer on me and the channel. So for anyone who doesn't know or has been not following YouTube's footsteps, they created a thing called YouTube Rewind, and YouTube Rewind was an homage to any entertainer that was viral at that year, and it started around 2013, and 2013 was one of the best YouTube rewinds they ever made. It's like a musical slash comedy bit. It's honestly its own thing. They created a bunch, and the more they created YouTube rewinds, the more it started to look more corporately decided. The first few rewinds were based off memes and a bunch of viral YouTubers who were massive at that time. Last year was one of the least liked YouTube rewinds, but this year, 2018 Rewind was oddly enough the worst video on YouTube. Like, it's almost fact now. It's, if I'd go online and look it up, like the most disliked videos on YouTube, it will be in the top 10, and that's sad. The reason why it was completely hated towards everyone is because that it really didn't have the heart and soul. I'm sorry, the fucking lens flare is making everything annoying. This heart and soul that was in it a few years back is completely gone now. The whole video starts off with Will Smith, a guy who has a YouTube channel but is a celebrity. And he doesn't make this YouTube channel on his own. He has a business that helps him do it. He's too rich to do that shit. He starts off with that, and it gets pretty much downhill after that. It goes to a bunch of live streamers who don't stream on YouTube, they stream on Twitch. And they went viral, but they have nothing to do with YouTube. And then it then goes to a bunch of other YouTubers which by one of the YouTubers who are on this YouTube Rewind hasn't uploaded anything in 10 months. I can't say that it's okay for that. I honestly find it kind of inexcusable and almost insulting at some point. And they throw in K-pop for some reason, because I guess BTS got viral at this point, but they won't say BTS's name because BTS or YouTube did something that I don't care about. But they're using like royalty-free version of of a song that they did. I really didn't care. And it then just goes to Fortnite shit, which I hate Fortnite. I hate Fortnite with a passion. I don't know why. I really don't know why I hate Fortnite with a passion, but it's kind of upsetting to me personally. And I guess like the whole thing just wasn't full of heart. The other ones, they had memes, they had jokes that all originated from YouTube. This one is legit the worst video on YouTube at the moment. And it's viral because it's the worst video. Let me sum it down to this. The video is so disliked at this point that YouTube is making excuses to turn off dislike system. They made a tweet recently saying that the dislike button will not be working for a few weeks. And the other part that makes it so much more hilarious is that YouTube is now starting today and tomorrow, they will be deleting channels that haven't been active for 3 days. Let me repeat that. They're deleting channels that has not been active for 3 days or more. Oh, by the way, I didn't cut my hair. I just have it in a ponytail. Apparently, there's a lot of people who really like my hair, so I'm not cutting it for a while. I'm genuinely, I find it baffling, honestly, that they've go to such a cowardice move to like saying like we're done having dislikes, we're turning off the dislikes button, even though we can create it. We're gods here. It's so dumb. And the other thing that kind of makes it so much worse is that they don't acknowledge any of the people who have put hard work and effort for this year. Shane Dawson this year, he created like 15 interviews throughout the whole year, maybe 20. I lost count and stopped giving a crap after a while. Don't get me wrong, I love Shane Dawson. He's a funny dude, but after a while, it just meh. But he put a lot of heart and effort and quote unquote drama onto it. And he got viral for it too. The KSI versus Logan Paul thing. For anyone who doesn't know, KSI and Logan Paul are the two shittiest YouTubers on earth, but they're beloved by many. And even they weren't put on YouTube Rewind. They got so viral they did a boxing match for YouTube. Well, I see the other reason why they wouldn't put Logan Paul in it. In the first month of the year, in January, he went to Japan and filmed a dead guy. So, it's inexcusable. It's insulting to anyone who puts genuine hard effort on their channels, which isn't me. No, I put a moderate amount of effort on my channel. I don't like where YouTube's going. I genuinely feel like it needs to have a system reboot. Like all channels wiped clean, all videos wiped clean, all corporate deals wiped clean. Just it starting over 100% and seeing where it goes on its own, not with ad revenue, not with any type of thing like that. With just have it turn off and disappear for one full day and come back with a complete clean slate. There's what? More videos on YouTube than there is in humanity on the world. We got what? 7 billion, 7 trillion? I forget. It's something on the sevens. But we have more videos than than the number of humanity has in human lives. I suck at English. I'm sorry. It's 6 a.m. I haven't slept yet. You can tell by how much I'm wiping my face. There's that many videos on YouTube, and you can, they literally gave an effort to it, they could genuinely throw away everything, all of it, and it would be the funniest and most relieving thing I would ever see, because people don't like change. People don't like they don't like anything that involves differentiation to the schedule that they live in. You give a man who likes bananas an apple. A man who eats bananas every morning, you give him an apple one morning, he's gonna go, "This isn't what I eat. Fuck that," and then he starves to death. You do that, and it's my example. It's an example. There's change. Change makes people upset. Fucking a new president. A new president upsets everyone. Doesn't matter who it is or if he's good or not. It'll upset everyone. Well, not everyone, but it'll upset a majority. And because it's change and it's something that we're fearing. Because people fear change a lot. They fear it so much. It's sometimes hurtful on how much they hate change. I don't embrace change, but I am not going to reject it. If my channel turned into a vlogging channel, very low chance, but if it turned into a vlogging channel, I would probably do what I can with it and have fun. If I stopped doing gaming and just started doing sketches, comedy skits, drama skits, just a bunch of shit that involves a camera and a mic, I'd probably go all effort on that. But I also don't have the time, money, effort, or okay, I do have the company to do it, but they usually don't have time, except one person. He usually does. Change scares everyone, and if change happened to YouTube, which it always happens, YouTube always changes. It's not something new. Like, this year was the most wild ride YouTube is giving us, and they're not willing to give us a big change. Like, if they terminated every single channel on YouTube, and it's your choice to bring it back up, not create all the, not to upload those videos that you've already had, but to create more content. Sure, there could be a vault, or there could be a whole vault that YouTube would store all these videos and put them in a different website, but that website cannot upload videos. That website only has videos, and you can't upload it. Like, that honestly sounds like a really neat idea, because that would say it's the end of the first era of YouTube. I call it the YouTube Vault or something. I don't know. There's to reset it. I feel like there's almost probably the only solution at this point. YouTube is now a corporate company. If I recall, hold on. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Give me a second. My PC is really slow. Give me a second. Give me a second. How did YouTube start? Before 2005, very few people had ever heard of the name YouTube. It was founded by former PayPal employee Chad Hurley, Steve Chen, and Jod Karam. The idea was born at a dinner party in San Francisco about a year before the official launch. Oh, YouTube isn't that old, actually. That was way earlier than 2005. It's like only 3 years before the MCU started. Damn. Anyways, it was an idea from a bunch of people who were at a dinner party in San Francisco, and that became. I mean, yeah, sure, it was supposed to be a business, but it never really was at the start. It was just a project that many people were having fun on, and that was the beauty of it. People were having such a fucking Smosh. Like, their first videos were what, music videos, like legit, not anime music videos, but legit fucking parody videos of them lip syncing to the Mortal Kombat theme, to the Pokemon theme, to Transformers. That was literally all you needed back then. And saying that now kind of makes me sound like an old man. Like, back in my time, no. It was it it was a simpler time. It was a time when I didn't need to use a bidet, but no. YouTube was so much more simple and didn't crave off of ad revenue or companies that could advertise for them. YouTube would legit pay for anyone who was strong enough to make their own content. And demonetization is another situation that they've been having. shit like abridged series, like anime abridged series or any form of abridged series, they are so much at a thin wire when it comes to being demonetized. And for people who don't know how YouTube works, demonetized means that the content that is on your video by YouTube or a YouTube viewer or YouTube bot declares it to not YouTube to take away your ad revenue from it. They will just say they won't let you make a choice. They won't let you say, "Hey, turn off this channel, or you'll get your channel, or you get the video. Remove the video, or we'll turn off your ad revenue for this video." No, they'll legit just say, "Hey, we're taking your money because we're not giving us what we want." Team 4-Star, they've had so many copyright claims because under the parody law, they shouldn't have to. They shouldn't get that. Under the law of parody, they should not be able to get a bunch of copyright claims by, well, if I say their names, I'd probably get copyrighted as well. But a bunch of companies that like to have a stick in their ass. The Team 4-Star, they do Dragon Ball Z abridged series. They do Final Fantasy abridged series. They do a bunch of comedic style animation music. They make their own fucking music, and sometimes that gets claimed. And sometimes it gets demonetized because they say a joke that's a wee bit too dark. It's just they need to set something up and change it completely. Like, I would say, I think that YouTube could change if it was more looked at like an engine of a video game. The software of how the channel works. If they changed it up into something that appeals to the audience instead of the companies. If because we know YouTube has enough money to pay for us. We know it's the #1 most used video source in media. So we know they have the fucking money to pay for content creators. Oh, great, lens flare. Sorry, wanted to wear it because I can't see anything. My vision isn't. No, my vision's really bad. I'm legally blind. I can't drive a car without glasses. Anyways, content needs to be remade, I guess. Oh, and the reason why I'm making it a live stream is because I'm too tired to edit right now. So I'm just literally just gonna make a rant about all this, so I can upload something today. Because if I don't have anything today, there's a faint chance my channel might get removed from YouTube because YouTube wants to be a pansy. I think this is their way of trying to lower the numbers of the dislikes in their YouTube Rewind video. I genuinely believe that because of how, again, cowardice and salty they're acting with this. They're legit acting like a content creator who created something pretty big, got viral, and all of them hate it. Everyone, and it got viral because everyone hates it. This is how This is how a childish YouTuber would act. They said, "Well, you can't use comments, so I'm deleting the comments." Oh, dislikes. Okay, I'm gonna delete that too. Oh, what if? Wait, maybe. You know what? There's a good chance some of these channels are fake, like some fake content. I'm gonna go over and look over these channels and delete some of them. Maybe some of them might actually be real content creators, but we don't fucking care. Let's make it a 3-day gap. If there's a 3-day gap of no content, we'll delete that channel. And we'll email them saying, "Yeah, you didn't do shit for your channel. Goodbye." That's legit one of the things that they said. If your channel is removed, they'll email you from the email that your channel is used from, and they'll legit say, "Sorry, shit happens. What are you gonna do about it? We own this channel. We own this source." But yeah, I feel like there's got to be something that could fix it. Something at least, because YouTube, it's becoming cable television. Like, we don't have control of what we want to see anymore. Then we're probably not going to see it for free. YouTube Red, not a horrible idea, but we know it's just bootleg Netflix. Like, it's just not something worth watching. Fucking Logan Paul, like, he's a horrible person. He made a film. Film wasn't bad. In fact, it was pretty good. He's a phenomenal actor. I'll give him that much. He's a good actor. But his sequel for that movie canceled because of the whole went to the Japan suicide force and filmed a dead body hung, which is a real thing he did. He filmed a dead body hung in the suicide force of Japan and was laughing about it. Like, this guy might not have a soul. But he's trying to turn over a new leaf. I'm not going to judge him. I don't know the guy. Well, no, I'm going to judge him immensely, but I'm not going to hate him. I really can't hate anyone, honestly. Oh, my neck. Oh, bitch. Sorry if anyone doesn't like cracking. I adore cracking. I don't adore crack. I adore cracking my body. The little gas bubbles that pop out in the joints of your bones. That type of cracking. Where was I? Logan Paul, right. Logan is now having a sequel after the whole KSI versus Logan Paul thing. I don't know shit about KSI. I never watched his content and just knew that he's a guy who makes rant about about other YouTubers, and he does shitty things as well. He's now Logan Paul's getting a sequel to the movie that was made on YouTube Red. I'm saying this because there's another YouTuber, the most subscribed YouTuber, PewDiePie, had a series called Scare PewDiePie on YouTube Red. Oh no, it's still there, I believe. Maybe I haven't checked. And he had a full season, and it was one of the most enjoyable things he's ever done back then. And they wanted to make a season 2, so he went back to America. He started the production of season 2. They finished production of season 2. And then it got canceled because he said the N-word on a live stream that has nothing to do with YouTube. Or was it because they thought he was a Nazi? Or was it because all the articles from Wall Street, from let me rephrase the name, Streetwall Jr. You know what I'm talking about. They made an article about calling him a Nazi or making Nazi references when he was clearly being satirical. They made those articles, and now all ad revenue, all companies who want to give YouTube ads were like, "Oh, there's Nazis on YouTube, but we're not gonna give ads." And then YouTube got all pussy-like, and then said, "You know, all that like 3 weeks of hard work you did in America for Scare PewDiePie season 2, yeah, the whole thing's canceled." Guess what? The whole fucking season 2, is finished. It's non-production. It was literally days away from being released until an article ruined YouTube. They call it the adpocalypse, where ads were literally so scarce that YouTubers had to go to Patreon to get their content, to get the money that they need to create content. And after that, it became a horrible, horrible down spiral into hell. So let me get this straight. A business boy guy Logan Paul. He's a businessman. He legit created his own business with his brother Jake Paul, which isn't as bad as him. Still does dumb shit, but doesn't film a dead body. They made a business. They don't need advertisers. They have merchandise for their own content, own clothing store. I think that's it. I have no clue. I didn't look up on this. And they also filmed a dead body and get a second movie for the content that they make, for the sake of him saying he's turning over a new leaf. PewDiePie loses a season of hard work and effort put onto his whole life, where he legit admitted that he was feeling heavily depressed throughout the whole production of that season. And he doesn't get the satisfaction because he made a Sieg Heil joke. One's about filming death. The other one's about making fun of something that happened, what, almost 60 years ago? Maybe 60, 70? I forget. I'm not good at math. I'm also very tired at 6:30 now. I have been streaming for 27 minutes. Anyways, yeah, that shit happens. It's clear to say that YouTube is not trying to grasp at the genuine content creators. They're trying to go to business companies. They're trying to go to donors. They're trying to go to fucking shit that politics do. I fucking hate politics. Fucking hate politics with a passion. It's not because I'm blind of it. I can understand politics to some degree, but politics just doesn't fit with me. I hate it. I don't like talking about it. It makes everyone upset. It makes two families hate each other. Like, I can't stand politics. And YouTube is becoming a political situation. YouTube needs to drop the act, drop the whole thing, and step up and become something greater than that. Appeal to the audience. Don't appeal to what gives you money. Anyways, I think that's about it. Yeah, no one came to the stream. Yeah, anyways, I'm probably gonna delete this in 3 days because I really had no reason to do this video, and I'm probably gonna have Amir, my quote unquote manager, scream at me and tell me to delete the video because it has nothing to do with what I do, and it's about me crying and bitching and whining. Love you, Amir. That's about it. Eat pussy and smoke grass.